Good evening, you're watching State of Business on our television. This is Zeenat Musafir and these are the headlines. Approximately 1,400 influenza patients reported since January 2018, says Dr. Sarath Amargama. Shilpa Navodaya 2018 All Island School Handicrafts Competition and Exhibition Finals held today. News in details. Additional Secretary of Public Health Services Dr. Sarath Amargama says that a circular has been issued for general hospitals requesting them to admit influenza patients to a segregated ward. Dr. Amargama further stated that around 1,400 influenza patients have been reported in several parts of the country since January 2018. He also expressed the following, addressing a special press conference conducted by the Public Health Services regarding the diseases that may arise due to the prevailing adverse weather being currently experienced in Sri Lanka.
Influenza also spreading around the country. Even though there are no epidemics anywhere, increased number of patients, but there was an epidemic at down south, mainly Galle, Mathura and Hambantota. We have taken action to treat them. Again, public has to take preventive precautions not to spread that disease to other people around the community. Especially if a child is having or if a person is having fever and cough, take bed rest. It's good for not only influenza, even for dengue. And then, if you are having fever more than 2 days, take full blood count to see, explore whether it's a dengue or not. If you think that it's getting worse, you can go and meet a doctor.
Speaking further, Dr. Sarath Amargama stated that there is a risk of a dengue outbreak in Sri Lanka due to the prevailing adverse weather conditions.
We know there are 2 epidemics of dengue coming in every year. One is during May, June, July, this period, the rainy season. And then second one is in December, January, right thing. So we have to take precautions, removing all the breeding places where the dengue can be, to prevent it. And then especially look at places where you can't reach easily, especially roof cutters and all, because those are the places where that water can be stagnated and start breeding mosquitoes. Those are the few measures that we can take with the flood and after the flood. And if someone is having fever more than 2 days, that you have to see a doctor to get his advice.
The general public can now obtain information regarding health issues by contacting the Suicide Service on the toll-free number 071 010 7107. This service is available in both Sinhala and Tamil languages. The finals of the All Island School Handicrafts Competition and Exhibition Shilpa Navodaya 2018 was held at BMICH in Colombo today. The competition Shilpa Navodaya was conducted in 3 stages, including an awareness program held with the participation of over 37,000 school children and a training program attended by 12,235 students from 179 schools. The event was organized by the National Crafts Council in collaboration with the Ministry of Industry and Commerce and the Ministry of Education. The main aim of the event is to create an interest among Sri Lankan youth in handicrafts industry while involving school children island-wide in a handicraft competition. We're going in for a short break. Do stay tuned for more news after these commercials. Welcome back. According to the Meteorological Department, southwest monsoon conditions have established over the country. The windy condition over the island and in the sea areas will continue further, and showers or thunder showers will occur at times in western, southern, Sabaragamu, central and northwestern provinces. Light showers will occur in Mannar and Jaffna districts. Fairly heavy falls of above 50 millimeters can be expected over western, Sabaragamu, central and northwestern provinces and in Galle and Mathura districts. Moreover, windy conditions are expected to enhance further in the sea areas around the island. Therefore, the Meteorology Department requested naval and fishing communities to be vigilant in this regard. Now let's take a look at the weekly economic indicators released by the Central Bank of Sri Lanka last Friday. According to the CBSL, crude oil prices followed a mixed trend. Prices rose at the beginning of the week due to potential US sanctions on Iran and worries that Venezuela's crude oil output could drop further. Overall, Brent and WTI prices fell by 40 cents per barrel and $1.20 per barrel respectively within the period. The weekly average weighted prime lending rate for the week ending 25th May 2018 decreased by 20 basis points to 11.19% compared to the previous week. The reserve money decreased compared to the previous week mainly due to decrease in currency in circulation and deposits held by the commercial banks. The total outstanding market liquidity decreased to a deficit of 3.95 billion rupees by end of the week compared to a surplus of 1.44 billion rupees by the end of last week. Moreover, during the year up to the 25th of May 2018, the Sri Lankan rupee depreciated against the US dollar by 3.3%. Given the cross-currency exchange rate movements, the Sri Lankan rupee depreciated against the pound sterling by 2.7%, euro by 1.4% and the Japanese yen by 6%, while the Sri Lankan rupee appreciated against the Indian rupee by 3% during this period. We're going in for a short break. Do stay tuned to see how the stocks perform today after these commercials. Welcome back. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a negative note today. The All Share Price Index dropped 14.39 points to close at 6,453.41 and the S&P SR20 dropped 4.58 points to close at 3,616.13. The turnover was 397.3 billion rupees and 25.4 million shares were traded. Next is Forex rates. That's all the news we have for you today. Join us tomorrow with State of Business on our television at the same time. Until then, take care and good night.